if you weren't aware, Beekman is our top-selling beauty brand and the #1 beauty brand here at HSN. They have brought to us our incredible today's special that is your 4-in-1 milk tint, and it's called Milk Tint because of course the goat milk, and we'll talk about that if you're not familiar with that story. But the reason why everyone is so excited about this is because this is your SPF of 43. This is your skin serum and your primer and your skin tint all in one. So now you're not doing step after step after step on skincare if you want to minimize your skincare routine, but you still want to protect your skin, you still want the serum, you still want the coverage, you've got it all right here. All you do is choose your skin tone, and we're going to share this chart with you. This is all HSN Clean Beauty, so you're not putting gunk on your skin. It's not mineral oils and petrolatums and all of that. It's only clean skincare ingredients. The way you choose is by your skin shade, and these are 7 different shades. They're all very adaptable, so just get in the range. If you're my skin tone, you're going to order deep. If you are fair, you kind of know that. Light and medium are our most popular shades, and we're going to help you choose a shade as we move throughout. But these are adaptable, so just get in the range, and you know it's going to be a beautiful look on your skin. Radiant, not dry, not cakey, but you've got your coverage, your protection, and your treatment all in one. And I say all in one, but you're getting 2 full size. Normally you'd be paying $48 for this one and $48 for this one. So this today's special value should be $96, and you can see it right there. If you get this on AutoShip, not only will you get our today's special price of $48 for 2, but you'll continue to keep that $48 for 2 of them for the time you're in the AutoShip program. If you just want it once, do it. But let's dive in and let's talk about why over 9,300 of these have already been ordered today.
Well, I think it's a heavy lifter. It's
yes.
a multi-purpose product. And as you see Andrea applying it, initially we're going through color choices. So, you know, your brain goes to a cosmetic. But this is a skincare with SPF. It is a full broad spectrum skincare. It has UVA protection and UVB protection. UVA is what's going to give the aging. The UVA rays are all about aging. The UVB rays are about burning, and those are the cancer-causing rays. So we've got full broad spectrum coverage for both of those. It does have a little tint of color to it, so I'm going to talk to you about the coverage, but it also is jam-packed with niacinamides. It has squalane in it. It has the 31 key nutrients in every single drop of goat milk. It is done with a zinc oxide, so it means it is going to be a complete barrier of protection. We're Clean Beauty. This is mineral based. We do recommend at least an SPF, like baseline of 30. This has gone above and beyond because this is 43. So let me do a drop of a couple colors so that you can see exactly how this is going to work. I have the tan and the medium out here right now. I'm going to put a drop of each, and I'm going to show you how they blend into the skin, because that's where the ingredient story becomes really important, is when you look at how seamlessly the colors blend and how it plumps the skin immediately. I'm even going to warm it up with a drop of the rich so that you can see how amazing that is. Now you would think, okay, that's going to be messy to mix. Look at this.
No,
they
that's that
instantly cocktail and blend, and they give your skin, you know, on social media and out in the beauty world, people are talking about glass skin.
Yes.
Like this perfect, young, buoyant, bouncy skin. Yeah. This gives the look of glass skin with a minimum amount of coverage. It's just covering the veins.
Look at that.
The longer it sits, it's gonna end up plumping the skin a little bit because of that squalane and the hydration, but you still have, I mean, really great like powerhouse lifting ingredients like niacinamide.
Look at that. I mean, you saw how Heather just did just a very little bit, and she pulled it all together, and it's just beautiful, and it's radiant, and it's hydrating. And it's protecting because remember your SPF is in there, so so you don't have to worry about layering in an SPF or, oh, I forgot to put my sunscreen on today. Guess what? You've got your SPF built in and your serum and your primer and your skin tint. So as you're looking at these, and you're gonna see these on the girls, they're all using their hands, which I love that too. So it just makes it easy. And if you've kind of maybe stepped away from, I think this product is really great for a lot of different people. A, if you've stepped away from doing all of the steps because of your skincare, even though you know you're supposed to, but A, it takes too long, and B, it's kind of expensive to buy all these different products. And sometimes, some products you might think counteract the other. Like, I don't know if they're gonna play well.
Right.
I've used serums that I've put with sunscreens and then they got crumbly. They didn't mix well. They were two different brands and they just didn't mix well. With this, guess what? I don't ever have to worry about that because it's all formulated to work together. I'm gonna put on, this is my color, which is deep. I'm gonna put 1 drop, and I've already wiped my hand off, so I'm starting from clean, dry skin. 1 drop, and I'm gonna rub this in. And if I were putting this on my face, I would probably use a drop on each cheek and then on my forehead, okay? 3 drops, look at that. Look at that radiance.
And it has some of the optical brightening effects to it as well, because we've got the mica in there and we have the zinc oxide. So it's temporarily gonna help the skin appear more radiant. And it does have that brightening. So that's where we're getting that luminous, glassy, glowy skin without looking like a disco ball. You know, because my youngest daughter is 23 years old and she could do layers and layers of every hydrating, dewy, glowy thing. And then I do it and I've got glitter stuck in my wrinkles and it's not the same effect. If you're chasing that beautiful, radiant, young-looking skin, we always talk about better aging and healthy aging here, not anti-aging, because aging is a blessing. But if you do want that radiant, dewy, youthful glow to your skin, watch this. A drop on my hand, it goes to work, you rub it in, and instantly, with that mica and with that zinc, you can see, look at how the light is just bouncing off.
Right. It just kind of smooths everything out and softens
like a little magic eraser.
And you see that. And I love that you're showing both hands together because you'll notice that Heather's hands, her skin doesn't look like it's got caked on makeup. It just looks like beautiful skin. That's why I always put the drop on my left hand, because I have a little scar that I scratched myself like 100 years ago and it never really quite healed. And when I put this on, it just softened that look. And so maybe for you, when you're saying, it's not that I wanna wear a mask of makeup, I just kinda wanna soften and just bring out the best of my skin, of my face, and that's what you see right here. And remember, my SPF is already on.
Done for the day.
So SPF 43, nonetheless. My serum is already on, my primer is on, and my skin tint. Do you see that? So I'm gonna just do 1 more drop, just 1 more drop, and that's all I would do here. If I were doing this on my face, I would do a drop on each cheek and then 1 on my forehead. But look at that, and I rub it in.
So less bulk in your kitchen or in your bathroom, less product when you travel, less steps to your skincare, more efficient skincare, clean beauty. That's the other thing, is there's so many benefits that sometimes I forget to hit every single point. We're a clean beauty brand. You know, so we believe that, I mean, our skin is our largest organ. We want to make sure that what we're putting on our skin is healthy and is good for us. And it's very difficult to find clean beauty that is a heavy lifter that actually works. If you're not familiar with the gentleman behind this brand, it's 2 men. They're both brilliant. One of them in particular, Dr. Brent Ridge, is a longevity doctor. So his life's work has been researching, how can I age better? How can I live better? It took years of research and development with our product development team to put this product together. And last hour when we started, Tamara, we were saying, we almost want to tell you to forget what you think you know of sunscreen. Because if you're buying sunscreen at the drugstore and it's a thick formula and it sits on top of the skin and it's clogging and it's blocking your pores and it burns your eyes and it stings, it is no more powerful than what we have out here today.
That's right. That's right.
Like with new technology comes change in the way that ingredients can be delivered.
And I think because of all of those issues that we've had with sunscreen in the past, that's one of the reasons why we conveniently sometimes forget to put it on, because we just instinctively don't really want to wear it because it feels heavy. You've put on sunscreen and you could feel it. It was heavy, it was uncomfortable. When you put this on, and that's what I wanted to ask the girls, and Andrea, I'm gonna ask you as well, when you put this on your skin, what does it actually feel like? We know it looks beautiful, but what does it feel like?
It feels like true serum. It feels like the Omega Milk to me.
Oh.
So if you like the Omega Milk, you will love this. It's the same type of consistency. It is so lightweight, so smooth, and just using this right now, I mean, when I was younger, I did not grow up being very good about putting sunscreen on my face every day, but I did put on big sunglasses because I always was worried about this area. Using this just as a concealer, look at this, you can't even see my fine lines and wrinkles, and yet I'm getting the light reflective property. It's making me look dewy, younger, and I'm protecting this area, which is what I've always wanted to do.
Yes.
This is the most amazing new product.
Now, what shade are you putting right under there?
Under here, I put the medium.
Okay.
But I have used, and I'll borrow Simi's really quick, I have used tan all over my face. You don't have to be afraid to try a different shade. You know, this is tan, and I can use tan all over, and then earlier, I even used deep, and I used it as kind of like a contour bronzer, but really, I could put this all over my whole face, and look, it will blend in just fine, especially if I have a little more sun.
Look at that.
I could use this all over my whole face and be just fine. So don't be afraid of the colors, of the shades. They're just light and they're so blendable. They're blendable.
I love that. Thank you so much for that. And you were saying that because they're adaptable.
Right, they're very adaptable.
Yes, you don't have to worry about, oh, I've got to get the exact right one. And you can see across the board. So we always bring in the most in light and medium because that's many times where so many of our customer base falls. I'm wearing deep in case if you can relate to my skin tone, I'm wearing deep. But we have them all right now, and that's something else to mention. Later on, as the day goes on, because you were seeing, last I saw was over 9,700 ordered. I know we're more than that now. But as the day goes on, we start to sell out of different shades. I don't want that to be a reality for you, okay? So while you're watching right now, and you're saying, wait a minute, in that one jar, oh, you're getting two of them, but I'm just holding on to the one. I've got my SPF, my serum, my primer, and my tint all in one, and I'm getting two. Sign me up. Go ahead and pick them up and even just try them out. Because, Heather, I always think it's okay to be skeptical, but try it and be pleasantly surprised than to miss out on something that could be right for you.
Right, and you know, if we're being honest, you can't love everything from every brand. There's going to be hits and misses, right? This is not going to be a miss. I can't imagine, and this is a big statement to make on TV, I can't imagine somebody getting this home and saying, no, that didn't work for me at all. I mean, because I've visited with people off camera that have combination skin, have oily skin, have dry skin, have flaky skin. Not one person that I've talked to so far has said it didn't adapt to what my skin's needs were. And I did have a question about quantity, if you don't mind, because what's happening with Rich? Because we were talking about how some of the colors may sell out, because I know that this was going really quickly earlier, and if it did sell out, I'm wondering if we were able to get more back.
Yes, hopefully. Right now we have all the shades. I just know as like Beauty Report tonight.
Right.
The phone lines get crazy. Everything goes really, really quickly. So
with Rich, I think we already had to get a second set.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, because this morning we had so many people calling, and then I was on an email thread. This might be insider information.
Ooh.
They were like, okay, HSN needs more of the Rich. So now we're out there trying to get as much as we can in. So listen to Tamara when she's talking about colors selling out, especially that Rich, because it gave this gorgeous warm glow to the skin. If you're a light or a medium, grab one of the Rich, maybe not the AutoShip, but maybe just a single, and add it into the cart because it gives a gorgeous glow.
And that's a good point too. And you can see all of the girls are using it. They're all using their fingers, you know. Nobody looks like they're wearing a mask of makeup. And you can see Andrea has on today's special, but she's also putting on the bonus buy, because when you purchase the today's special, you can get the bonus buy, which is the lip cream in your choice of either rosy pink or spicy nude, and you can get it for $10 off of its regular price. Regularly, it's $24. You can get it for $14 when you buy the today's special. And here are the lip creams, and they are exactly as I say. They are creamy, but they also contain all of the nutrients of the goat milk. And we've got these for you full size. You just decide rosy pink or spicy nude. Get them for $10 off when you buy the today's special. And use them all over.
And I'll just do a quick wash.
Yes.
I have the more rosy color, so that'll give you an idea of the color payoff. Because it is also an SPF 15, should you use it as a little blush or on the eyes, you're also gonna get that extra layer of SPF 15 as a second set of coverage. But I mean, the longer we're out, actually let me just rub that in really quickly.
Okay.
You can now see the plumping effect starting to happen.
Yeah.
Right, and look here, look how the light is bouncing off. This isn't terrible, but here it has that like dewy glow. And I'll grab one of the deeper colors, like Andrea was just saying, it's so adaptive. I'll do a drop, right? And it melts. It's this wash of color in this beautiful veil that helps minimize the appearance of pores. It's priming the skin, it's hydrating, it's treating, it's protecting the skin. You're the first person that said it too, that it's not 4 bottles on my countertop.
Right.
It's not a bunch of product, because honestly, how many steps do we want to take?
I know.
The older I get, the less work I'm willing to do, the more work I need.
I know, I would rather just sleep as long as I can,
Same.
and then if I can get out of the house in like 17 minutes,
right?
Flat, I'm good to go. And that's the thing, if you are somebody who does want to minimize your skincare routine, but you still need everything that a 12-step skincare routine brings. You still need sun protection, you need your SPF, you need your serum, you need your primer, you need your skin tint all in one. This is why our today's special has been very popular, because with a brand like Beekman 1802, which is HSN Clean Beauty, this is already a brand that you know and trust. It's already a #1 beauty brand here at HSN. This is already one that is loved for all of the skincare benefits that they bring in all of their products for our entire body and for our face. Now we've got it, and we're gonna use it every day for our beauty, not to cover up. This is not cover up beauty. There are lots of brands out there that their whole philosophy is cover up. That's not what this is about. This is protect, this is treat, and this is really kind of highlight your beauty, not cover it up. Give you a little, a tint of color, not a mask of color, and doing it affordably and quickly. I mean, it's a couple of drops.
A couple drops.
Yes.
And it's a veil of protection. We've been getting messages from some Beekmen as well, asking, can I use this? Yes. Everybody is welcome to our party.
Yes.
So everybody can use it. This is that warm, rich color that I was showing.
Okay.
This is the tan. This, hold on, I had to unscrew that. This is the medium. And I'm even gonna go into the light, just to give everybody an idea. Would you mind popping that one open for me, Tamara? I'm gonna go light. And would you pop that one open?
Okay, yes, I sure will.
Just to show, this is the lightest.
Okay.
Okay, so there's a little idea of all the colors, right? Look at that.
Pretty, yeah.
Now, look at that. Now, I did go into the very fair, so you're gonna see that it is a more pale shade, but still, no white cast. No Casper the Friendly Ghost left over, right? How many times has that happened where you go out, you put sunscreen on, you think you got your great selfie, and then you get home, you're like, all right, I look like Casper. Why didn't anybody tell me?
Why didn't anybody tell me? How did I miss that? And that's where you get into, oh, it doesn't blend with my neck, it doesn't blend with the, my hairline and all of that stuff, and you get into so much more. Or you have something like this that just easily blends in, and it's not gonna be that, that cake of makeup. Let me just show you and just remind you too, because some of you are just tuning in, and what we're showing you as our today's special is both bottles. They're exactly the same thing, but you're getting 2 of them, full size. Typically, you'd pay $48 for one and another $48 for the other, and that would be $96. Our today's special price is the price of one, and you're getting 2. And you could get it just one time only, we'll send it right on out to you. Or you can do what far and away most people are doing, and that's getting it on AutoShip. And what that means is that when you place your order, if you're talking to somebody on the phone and you're ordering on the phone, just say, I want AutoShip. If you're doing this on the computer, it's really simple. Right there where you're placing your order for your color, you'll go down and you can choose your color either in single or in AutoShip. Choose it in AutoShip, and that means you'll continue to have this coming to you, and you can set if it's 120 days, if you want it further, if you want to push it up, you could do that. But it means that every time you get another shipment, you'll get 2 of them, but you'll still only pay the today's special price for one, which is $48. And you get free shipping, which is fantastic. So when you find something that works, you stick with it. When you already know the problem, because the thing is, Heather, we already know the issue with beauty.
Right.
It can be time consuming. Maybe you're forgetting a step here and there, which means you're not doing your skin any favors. If you're not using an SPF because you don't like the feel or the look of an SPF, you're not doing your skin any favors.
No.
With this, you've got it all wrapped up into one.
And think of the money that we've spent throughout the years on all the beauty tools, on all the beauty treatments,
Yes.
on the Hope in a Jar, the Miracle Cream, the sleepless nights where the infomercial gets you and you buy whatever they're selling, right?
Yes.
I want to read something from the EPA website, the Environmental Protection Agency, and that is where we get our information on sunscreen. And they talk about the fact that it can be up to 90% visible changes to the skin are contributed to photoaging and cumulative damage that you would have exposure through your life. So your entire life,
Yeah.
up to 90% of that. 90%. I'm not saying that your skincare is not going to work if you don't wear sunscreen, but I am saying that your skin is going to be a whole lot better if you incorporate this one extra step.
Absolutely.
And when you know better, we're able to do better. And in the past, we've been stuck with sunscreens that were thick, they were clogging our pores, they were sports-based, they were gummy, they were gunky, they burned our eyes. We now have better technology that is more smart, it's more advanced, it's doctor-developed, it's clinically validated, and it is a wonder product.
Yes.
Andrea, you look very happy, and I love that you're going from neck to décolleté. Tell everybody your experience with this.
You know what? I was just thinking about this area because this area tends to be darker for me all year round because I never think to put anything on it. I never think to put sunscreen on there. So, I mean, this is a genius product. You can run it all the way down into your décolleté, get that protection from the sun, have the serum treatment on your skin. I mean, this is just, and I put the darker shade on here because my skin is naturally darker in this area, but you really could blend it any which way.
And that's what you're seeing right there. You know what, as we're showing you with the girls, everybody's using their fingers, it's very simple, and it's literally a couple of drops. And as the girls have been demonstrating, even if we looked in their bottle, it probably would still look completely full because you don't need a lot of this.
Very little bit.
And that's the idea. The fact that you're getting two, I mean, that is in itself a win-win because you don't need to use a lot of any one, but you're getting two full size, which is fantastic. Something else I was thinking about was maybe for you, you're saying, I have taken good care of my skin over the years. And I know, and I have personally, but I know for me, I'm now moving into clean beauty brands. And when I find clean beauty that works for me, I'm swapping out what I had been using and pulling in the clean product. That's something that I've been doing. So I had been using an SPF that I really liked, but it wasn't clean. Now that I've found one that is, I'm gonna get rid of the other one and I'm going to the clean beauty. That's personally for me. And maybe for you, that's something that you've been looking to kind of start to transition in that way so that you're not using, I call it all of the gunk, but it is in what it does on our skin. The petrolatums, the mineral oils, all the things that are heavy and that we wouldn't, if we knew what it was, we wouldn't dare put it on our body.
Right.
But we didn't know. And now that we do, now that there is an option that actually works, we're going for it. And you're joining the thousands of people who are picking this up as their today's special. But I always say, none of the other orders matter except yours. The only order that matters is the one that's coming to your house so that you can use it. And so which shade do you want? Let's show the shades again, shall we? Yeah. We've got it in a couple different ways, but first we're gonna show it here.
And remember, they're really adaptive.
Yes.
I feel like all of us have said, we sound like broken records. We've all said, don't stress about choosing the right color.
Yes.
Just get close because they're very adaptive. The lightest is going to be very, very fair. Think of that angelic, the minute you step outside, you end up burning. That's gonna be fair. Then you're gonna go light to medium. Andrea, I think, was kind of the medium shade, but she could have gone light if she'd wanted. I would go medium to tan. I can mix the two. If I want to warm up my skin tone, I can go into the Reach. Medium and tan are usually the two top sellers based on the viewers that are watching. Tamra is the deep. It's worked flawlessly for her. And then after that is the deepest. And I believe, gals, can we go through each of you and talk about what shades you were?
Yes.
Okay, let's do that.
So Ingeborg, what shade are you wearing? Rich.
Okay, Ingeborg's the rich.
Rich, okay. And then Simi?
I have the tan and
Simi
the deep.
has the tan and the deep, and
So
she's
she's
kind of
cocktailing.
mixing, cocktailing. And then Andrea?
And mostly the medium and the tan
Okay.
I would use, and then I've also used the deep when I'm a
Okay.
little more tan, all over my whole face.
Okay, and so this is what I suggest is because you're getting these and you're getting 2 of them, I suggest and you can see we've crossed over 10,000 of these ordered. Get your regular color, your regular shade as your auto ship. And then if you want to also pick up another shade so that you can use it either as concealer or as contour, then you can get that one maybe as single, because maybe you'll use less of that one. But then you can have both, and then you can cocktail. And then of course get the bonus buy, which is the lip cream. That's the one that Andrea is showing you. We've got that for you in either that rosy pink or the beautiful spicy nude. And we've got those at $10 off if you get the today's special. But as you're looking at these, and if you're just tuning in, this is Beekman 1802, which maybe you're more familiar with their body care products.
Yes.
But because this has been years in the making and formulation, to me, that makes it even more exciting because of all of the knowledge that they've learned from using goat milk, starting with a bar of soap,
Right.
to now our SPF, our primer, our serum, and our tint all in one. It makes it even more exciting.
Yes, and now that I'm part of the Beekman family, I work with the product development team, and I am blown away at the technology and the resources dedicated. I'm on all the email chains, I'm in all of the meetings, I hear the kind of behind the curtain conversations. We are a skincare powerhouse. I know that so many of you, especially those of you that have shopped with us from the beginning, tend to look at the goats and we think, oh, it's the farm story, and it is. But we have really grown into this skincare business, and we are working with lead formulators, with lead manufacturing facilities. The gentleman behind the brand, Dr. Brent Ridge, is an expert in longevity. He's actually a longevity doctor. And so he is particularly passionate about having healthy skin, about having a healthy aging process. So when you get into these ingredients, I mean, you are getting squalane, you're getting niacinamide, it's zinc oxide, so you're having a physical block to the sun's rays. You also have full UVA and UVB protection. UVA is what causes the aging. UVB is unfortunately the burning rays, and those can possibly lead to cancer. So all of those things, it's very, very powerful. And when the goats are here, it's so fun. But I feel like sometimes I have to pause and say, hold on a minute. This is clinically validated skincare. Years of research and development went into this. And so please rest assured that although we're clean beauty and we've got darling goats on set, when it comes to skincare, we're very serious.
Yes, absolutely.
Years of research and development into just this product, and I'm so proud of it.
So join the over 10,000 of these those of you who've already picked these up, and I'm so glad that you have. Shop on hsn.com, use the app. As long as you see the QR code, use that to make sure that you get your today's special. Remember, you're getting 2 full-size bottles, and get them on auto ship so that you're not without them. Also, when you buy our today's special, you can get our bonus buy, and our bonus buy